I want to read something, Matt, and I just want you to listen. And then when I finish reading, I want you to give me what your heart is saying after hearing these words. Standing at 6 feet 2 inches and weighing 330 pounds, mob enforcer towers over guards as he is brought into the federal courtroom. Little John Palladino, a mob enforcer for the Genovese crime family. And I quote, John, I never picked up a Bible for that reason, nor considered faith in anything except in myself until 2011, until my 4th prison bid, until I began to read a 20-year-old Bible that opened my eyes to Jesus Christ. The words of this Bible literally came alive and spoke out to me through parables and teachings that I never knew existed in the Bible. But my 28-year-old Bible put it in layman's terms. I can so relate to this. You have no idea. If it weren't for God placing this 28-year-old Bible on the bunk next to mine, I doubt I'd be saved today. If you haven't figured it out yet, I'm proud to tell you that Matthew Maher is my 28-year-old Bible, and the very reason that I now desire to be a good read myself. What's going through your mind after you hear that?
Beyond humbled to know the Lord would use a broken vessel like me, a broken man, at that time in my life as an inmate of the state. That's probably a cliffhanger if you don't know anything about my story or testimony, but knowing the introduction described Little John as this imposing force of a man, a career criminal, an enforcer, one who made a living off of inflicting pain. Well, that was my impression when I first met him.
Okay.
When he moved on to the housing unit. There I was, as an inmate, on fire for the Lord because of what he did in my life. And seeing this man walk onto the unit and immediately impose his dominance, I remember thinking, you gotta be kidding me, because I knew the only open bed
was yours.
Was the one next to mine.
Oh, okay.
And you could just hear the way he was popping off and the language he was using. And then you hear all the rumors. Young inmates, old inmates, black inmates, white inmates, gangs, Crips, Bloods, guards, all saying, yo, that's Little John. And everyone feared him.
So that's not good.
It's not good.
That's not good.
So, by God's grace, John, I just was trying to live to serve the one who saved me.
Love it.
That's it. Not weird, not in a weird way, but understanding when Paul wrote, he writes, if you don't know the Bible, that's okay. Paul writes this, that I want to be all things to all men so that I might save the more for Christ. When I'm with Greeks, I'm Greek. When I'm with Jews, I'm Jewish. When I'm with those that are outlaw, I'm an outlaw, but not without law. He's like, so what is he doing? He's relating to his environment, but he's not compromising biblical truth, his values. That's kind of how I conducted myself as an inmate of the state. And I didn't know Little John was watching me.
Okay.